place these things? Ah, come on. Really? Still not enough. Alright, let's do this the old-fashioned way. That one worked. Which means I don't need to do anything more manually. Production. Oh, I was about to say, I might add a nickel, because that would suck. Alright, so just need a whole bunch of construction components now. Which are on their way. Did that thing just like spring into existence? Because I don't remember that being there a second ago. Or at least earlier. The scouting outpost. Right. So, now all I need to do, I want to see this, is I turn the advanced rotor, turn the lock on, and give it a really low velocity. Let's say 0.25. Now, if I turn the drill on, and now I activate the advanced rotor. There we go. That should clear enough space to give me so I can put the second drill on. And even after it does like a 180-degree rotation, that should still be more than that should still be enough. Actually, just thinking about it for a second, that might not be the best option. Oh, this could be just barely enough. Okay. Well, let's shut that down. Drill, off, rotor, off. Oops, actually leave the rotor on, but lock it. Okay. So, Sky Factory. Might do is might replace that with yeah, cool. So 4 B, and I want a control seat. There we go. I like the looks of that. Boom. Yes, gonna need a whole bunch of computers though. That's alright. It's a production. Yeah, it's doing the computers now. How many computers? Obviously none, otherwise it'd be withdrawing them. Fortunately, computers. Oh crap! Hello, hello down there. Alright, let's make sure that's aligned. Yep. Okay. You can see my pretty face. Alright. Excellent. Now. Alright. So, if I go block tools, like so, and just right click, that should clear out a whole bunch of room. Yes. Excellent. Means I can do this. Whoops. There. 1, 2, okay. No dramas. Better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll do. That thing's like 9 across, so that should basically clear back to this hole here. Yeah, build plan is empty, which is good. Let's get this stuff loaded up. And that's effectively it. Yeah. Alright, so this is going to take a lot of steel plates, but most of those steel plates actually go to the top. I don't actually technically need that many. But the rest of them I'm going to need. I'm going to need all of it. But when this monstrosity is built, that should harvest me some serious resources. Like, this binky little hole here is going to be nothing compared to that lot. And once that goes down two pistons worth, I should be in the iron vein. Which means that I can extend that down and start to put together a rig that will start just harvesting all the iron down there. Alright. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I only grab 180 steel plates at a time. So how am I doing for steel plates? Do I have any? No, I do not. Okay. Not a problem. Thing is, nothing here I don't think, except for maybe the motors, take any real amount of time to build, which is good. Means that this stuff should be done relatively quickly, which means that that should be up and running. As soon as this stuff's done, that will be up and running. Alright, so what I can do is I can put that back over there, but I only grab 180 of them at a time. Alright, so that's all the construction components. Alright, so that's 180. Alright, so that'll need like another 120. Only problem is this is going to take a while. Like over like 1,500 steel plates. That's going to take some time. So, I'm wondering if it's worth my while to sort of scout out one of these space pirate thingies. Unfortunately, I don't have any ammunition. I've got a gun. Unfortunately, gun's not going to do me a fat load of good without any bullets to put into it. Now, I don't want to get too close. Otherwise, it will open fire. And I will die. Pair of binoculars would be nice. There is, of course, a third alternative. Actually, that's a perfect amount. Okay. Looks like I'm out of iron. That's okay.
Inventory full.
What do I need for you to finish you off? Nothing. Alright. You folks ready for some resources? Alright, so let's instead go into control panel, grab the drills, and group them into drills. Because I don't want to sit here and hold it, hold them. So groups, drills, toggle on and off. Oops. All blocks, piston, reverse. Okay, let's go back into control panel. Piston. Now, velocity, I want that at, let's say, minus 0.2. Oops, wrong. 0.2. Actually, no, that might be a bit fast if I've got this thing rotating, so let's go 0.1. Which still might be a little bit fast, but I can always... It's the rotor that I want. Okay, so the rotor is currently on a velocity of that. Alright, so I don't want the piston there. Okay, so put the rotor there. And it's the lock on and off that I want. Rotor lock on and off, there we go. And I'll put the piston there on reverse. Okay, so turn them on. Turn that on. And that is maybe a little too slow. So let's go just a scooch faster. Velocity of, whoops, not like that. 0.5. Yeah, that's better. Now that's not going to be getting me anything at all because of that big hole I put in there. It's getting me at least something. But if I do that, yeah, so that is going way too fast for those pistons. Alright, so let's put that back on reverse. Lock the rotor. Okay, so the piston's going way too fast. That's fine. I can slow it down. Velocity of, let's say, 0.025. So 0.025. Too slow. Doesn't register that slow. I might do. It's just not reading on it. I hit that. Ah, now that's going down. I think. Yeah, that is definitely going down. But it's going down really slow. Which is what I want. Yeah, that's real slow. Excellent. But that should give this enough time to rotate around. Control panel, piston. Right, so this. Yeah. Awesome. So, right, so I'll lock that and I'll turn them off. I'll take the piston back up. So the piston should be retracting now. And hopefully, yeah, you can hear it retracting. Excellent. But that should give us enough resources. Excuse me. I hope. Or not. I mean, granted, it was just a bit of, honestly, a bit of sand that I threw in there. Okay. That not going through? The basic refinery. Nothing's going into it. Odd. Very odd. Aha. Possibly that. Yeah, that got damaged. Okay. Means now, basic refinery, and that should be able to, yeah, that's sucking up for the drills now. Excellent. Means now I can start throwing on some additional. Ah, we go. Alright, well I can get rid of these. Grab that. Light. Okay. Production. Alright, 14 more steel plates and what's that? 3 steel tubes to get this thing active. Not a problem. Production. Let's disassemble 100 of them. And that will give me enough resources to get that third drill finished. I'll add it to the list. And what I'll do then is I'll activate the whole system. And I'll just let it run. And that should give me enough stone to actually finish off the system. Okay. 3 and some motors, I think it was, wasn't it? Oh no, it was steel plates. Right. 1 more steel plate. I am short one steel plate. Done. Alright, it's active. So, let us throw that into drills. Save. Alright, and get this system started up. So that... Oh, I want to go to the piston and... inertial tensor. Okay, that means it won't wiggle. So, that'll start to rotate. And I'll let it do a bit of a rotation first. Yeah, I'll let it do one rotation first, and then I'll activate the piston. That'll just clear out, like, this excess. Alright, that should be enough. So, let's activate the piston. Alright, and that should be golden. That piston's going down very, very slowly. Yes, excellent. But as long as the rotor does one full rotation before the piston reaches 2.5 meters, that should be good. I just need the piston to do one full rotation before the rotor. Sorry, I need the rotor to do one full rotation before the piston reaches 2.5 meters. And as long as those numbers are that or lower, then this system should work. I just do want to keep an eye on it, just to make sure that nothing goes astray. And I do want to keep out of the way of the drills. And yeah, looks like we're on a winner. So that looks like that has definitely done one full rotation now, and nothing's jammed, which is all I'm really worried about. Because if it does more than 2.5 meters per rotation, then this outer drill won't be able to keep up, and it'll start to catch on the side there. But if it hasn't by now, then it won't. No, that's perfect. Happy with that. That should give me a really nice hole. And actually, I shouldn't even need to put more drills on that, because once that goes down, because that's 3 long. Once that actually gets down to iron, and all I need to do is whack one more piston on that to get this whole thing down to the iron layer. Once that gets down to iron, I should have enough space to assemble a drill head that will extend outwards and start taking out the iron from underneath. In the meantime, yeah. In the meantime, I'm getting a fairly decent quantity of stone. And this stuff can go towards an actual refinery rather than the basic refinery. Which I can place. Refinery, I probably... Oh no, I can build it. Excellent. I just need some steel plates. Alright, so that into there. Boom. Alright, so I need 20 steel tubes and a butt ton of steel plates. So, production, don't need them. But I do need 20 of them. And basically the rest of them. And before I actually get that up and running, I'm actually going to need to improve my thing somewhat. And that's... Oh, that is a beautiful hole. Oh, that is a beautiful hole. So is that at 10 meters yet? Control panel, piston, yes it is. Which means that I can retract that, turn that off, and turn them off. Alright, and once that's retracted, then I can tear it all down. And, oops, excuse me, okay, something on my foot there for a second. So I can retract that, so I can, once that's retracted, I can tear that down, and I can put on the fresh piston. But I may want to put maybe a couple more of them up first. So... yeah, I want... okay. I want interior plates. Alright, so... G... wind turbine. technically they can go there, and that shouldn't affect their production. Like so? Okay. Oops, wrong one. Right there. Okay, so 8. One there. One there, and hopefully that should give me enough power to run the refinery. Otherwise, I've got all that space that I can utilize and put up a whole bunch more. And why is that running so slow? Oh, it's because it's coming out of basic refinery. That's why. Nope. Over there. Alright. What I'll do, I'll get rid of that, because all that needs is a whole bunch of steel plates. So, put that there. Fill that. There you go. Because that is slightly more important right now. Other than that, I shall throw on another 1,000 steel plates. And it's still retracting? Yes, it's still retracting, okay. It's just crazy slow. So, when I put the second piston on that, I don't need to reduce the speed at all. I just need to extend the other piston as fast as I can. And then I can use the second piston at whatever the hell rate I put that one at. I think it's 0.025. Piston is velocity, yeah, 0.025. Nice and slow. This needs more girders for that one. And that. And that. And that.
Fuel low.
Oh, shut up. You only say that when I'm about to faceplant into a mountain. Alright, so while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to burn the rest of my fuel.
Fuel critical.
So that she says that. And there we go. Good. Rightio. Now let's have a quick look-see at the wind turbines. Make sure they're all working at max output. Yes. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Wind clearance optimal. So, production. And that's going to take some time to build the refinery. In the meantime,
Inventory full. Inventory full.
yeah. Let's get the last of that rotor off there. Alright. So, G, piston. Need to throw one more piston on there. And then I can put the rotor back on. And that. Get interior plates for it. Nice hole. Okay. Boom. And drills. Okay. Yeah, let me just grab this stuff into the build planner. Make things a bit faster. Alright. Alright. So let's get these drills finished off. Right. I probably don't have enough to actually finish them, but that's not a problem. Right, I've probably got enough to finish all but the last one. But the last one I might need to put together some materials for it. Yeah. That's about right. And some yeah, the large steel tubes, of course, because the piston would have taken those large steel tubes. So Oops. Right. There we go. This should be just making a bunch of, yeah, steel plates. So there. Right, so I should have still have, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Jesus. Yeah, yeah. I've got 500,000 kilos of stone. I think I've got enough. Actually, I'm thinking maybe these drills might not be such a priority. And then I could probably get the, okay, probably get the refinery finished up first. How many more do I need?
Energy low.
About 650. About, sorry, 550. And that's going to take some time. Especially with the stone processing as fast as it is. Or more accurately, as fast as it isn't. Each one of those blips is one steel plate. I need 500 of those blips. And I think my best option, honestly, is probably to salvage those pistons back up.
Inventory full.
There's a lot of steel plates in them. And I really don't need that much more stone right now. So, it's that. I think I may actually have enough. I need a couple more hundred. There we go. Excellent. So that should start filling with stone. Yes. Which means that this should start increasing in speed. Quite significantly. Yeah. That's good. Like that. I'll kill them. I need to renew this list. 1, 2, and 3. 2 and 3. Okay. Oops. No, all good. So let's finish that off first. Then it can concentrate on the steel plates. Okay. But realistically speaking, that doesn't need 120 of them. So, that one I just need another 50 and 25, that one. So I'll grab 50, refill my hydrogen because I just noticed I'm out. I'm very nearly empty. That should get this one active. Or not. No, it's another 59 for that one. Any additionals after that, they're pretty much bonus. As long as it's functional. If it's functional and it doesn't undergo too much pressure, like I don't sort of hit it too much on things, then it'll work just fine. The additional steel plates are just to keep it sort of from breaking. Right, so let's group these drills back up. And we'll redo our thing here. Oh yeah. Okay. Goes on and off, so that's a slow one. Put up there. Oops, no, I want the advanced rotor. I want that locked with a velocity of 0.5. Okay, so that's piston 3. I want piston. I'll hit reverse on that one. That'll be my auto extend. That's the slow one, which I didn't end up taking off. And advanced rotor, that's with an A, is the rotor lock. So turn that on. Oops, that's right. I want piston. Boom, and that'll prevent wiggle. So turn that on. That'll extend out nice and quick to 10 meters, which is where it was before. Oh, really? You were at 10 meters. Oh, that's right. Retract. Stop the rotor. Two more meters. Oh, two. Yeah. No, that's alright. That's alright. All good. I forgot to factor in the length of the piston. Okay. So actually no, let's put that on the thing. So put that there, reverse. So alright, so let's reverse it and then unlock it. Lock it again, and that should retract. Excellent. It was caught on the stone, that's all. Alright, so Really doesn't matter which direction it goes. All right. So control panel. Let's play it safe this time. Velocity is 0.025. Go. Alright, so that's retracting nice and slow now. Alright, that's extending nice and slow. Which means it'll take a little while to get to the bottom. But once it does... well, yeah, once it gets to the bottom, then it should drill out quite nicely. I'm not hugely fussed because it's not like I have a shortage of stone in here. But that should actually process fairly quickly now that I've got myself an actual refinery here. So if I go iron... Oh yeah, because that's getting used by... Oh, no it's not. Not anymore. Alright, so it looks like it's finished. So that's a boatload of steel plates, which I can just use to finish this all up. Oh, so that's actually starting to drill again. Right. Yeah, no, I completely forgot to factor in the length of the piston. Like, it extends out 10 meters, yes, but the piston itself is 2 blocks, which is about 5 meters. So it's actually 15 meters each piston once they're fully extended. Right, so that's starting to... Yeah, that's drilling out quite nicely again. And that's less than halfway extended. Yeah, that couldn't be better. I'm really happy with that. And that will be what? Oh no, these things have 3, I think. So how extended is that now? Yeah, 2/3. Alright. So what I'll do is I shall take a really quick break, and when I get back that will be extended and I'll start up the fresh one. I shall catch you guys in about 5. Alright, and we are back. Get back into here. I just want to double check something quick. Yeah, no, that's all good. I'm going to make sure that the sound was coming through the stream alright. Yep, so it looks fine. Alright, so that should be fully extended. Go piston, 10 meters. Excellent. So we'll extend the other one.